In the previous video, we explained why Emulsion formula fail. But even when the formula is perfect, many manufacturers still fail. And the reason is simple: distribution. If you are struggling to sell paint, you are digging for gold with your hands. And every bucket sitting in your factory is trapped cash. Rent is running, raw chemicals are rising, but your product is not moving. In this video, you will learn how paint distribution really works, the four growth phase from backyard production to three-state network, wherever you are in the world, and how to scale your paint manufacturing business without chaos. I have seen manufacturers with perfect formula fail because nobody knew they exist. Production is not the problem, structure is. Now, let's build it properly. Now, let me simplify paint distribution for those of us that are new into paint manufacturing to understand it properly, or perhaps those willing to start paint manufacturing business. Now, distribution simply means how your paint moves constantly from you to the final customer. Do you get? If you mix paint in your backyard and wait for neighbors to come, you don't have a business. You have hope, and hope is not satisfied. Now, let's look at why most beginners fail. Because most of us that started paint manufacturing business, we don't even have the idea why we are failing. You see, most beginners fail because they think, let me master production first. I will sell later. That's a big mistake. If you don't design how you will sell before you produce, you will produce frustration. Yes, I have to be honest with you because production is science, distribution is survival. Now, let's move over to the fourth phase of distribution. Yes, for a better clarification. Phase one. You see, phase one is the direct selling, where you sell directly to your customers. In this phase, you post on WhatsApp, you visit construction site, you talk to painters, you supply directly to your customers. Now, this phase gives you three powerful things. One, cash flow. Two, fast feedback. And you know what feedback does? How to improve in the quality of your product. You know what is working in the market, what is not working in the market, the product you need to concentrate on. Three, it gives you market understanding, like I said, in this phase one. But this is where most manufacturers get stuck. This phase is your foundation, not your future. Now we'll move over to phase two, which is the retailers. The retailers involve you, retail shop, to the customers. Now we involve, instead of selling 10 buckets yourself, 5 shops can sell for you. Yes. But now, at this phase, you must understand structure. One, retail margin, price protection, brand visibility, and credit control. Very important because competition appears at this phase. But competition only hurts when structure is weak. Don't skip this part. You need to understand the structure rightfully to survive this phase. We move over to phase 3, which is the small distributors. At this phase, it involves you, the distributor, the retailers, to the customers. Now you're thinking bigger. So you are in, let's say, in Delta State, or let's say you are in a state in your country. Instead of chasing another state like Lagos State yourself, you appoint one bulk buyer. Yes. And this distributor must operate under clear condition. Now, your paint exists in market where you are not physically present. That is leverage for you to get it. For instance, now I'm in South Africa and my paint is in Kenya. I don't necessarily need to be in Kenya to sell my paint because I have a distributor that sells my product in Kenya. I also have one in Uganda. I have one in Tanzania. I have in Cameroon. I have in Ghana. I have in Nigeria. So you necessarily don't need to be at that country to sell your product, but you have a distributor that is selling for you. This is called different country distributor zona. We have inter-country, interstate. In one state in Nigeria, in Lagos, you can have distributors in different locations. Ikeja, Sulere, Ikoyi, Aja, Lekki, or you can just pick one place. In interstate, you can be at Abuja and you have one distributor in Lagos, one in Port Harcourt, one in Kano. You understand? The same that in Ghana, you can be in Accra, Ghana, and you have a distributor in Kumasi. As easy and simple as that. Phase 4, the state network, which I just explained briefly. At this stage, you don't dominate a country in 1 year. You dominate 3 states structural. If each state moves 1,000 buckets monthly, you are no longer small. You are building infrastructure. If you're already producing but struggling, your problem is not production capital. Once you have the right formulation and right knowledge, it is channel conflict. If the answer is yes, you don't have distribution, you have chaos. Even if you're mixing paint in your backyard, think like someone building a 3-state distribution network. If you want structure your margin properly, recruit distribution strategically, protect your territory, and scale your paint manufacturing business without chaos, become our channel member. And if you're serious about building a real distribution infrastructure, book a BM call. Let's build your distribution backbone properly. And if you haven't watched the previous video where we explain why your emotion paint still fail, make sure to watch it next.